Matter of fact, Carrie, you have been speaking to members of the University of the West Indies for the past few weeks.
That's right.
But today we're actually talking to Mr. Amarali from UTT.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have UV and we have UTT.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, and this is an exciting program.
It really is an exciting
Yeah.
program, and for those who are interested in all the exciting programs at the University of Trinidad and Tobago, you can check out their website for more information and such. But I have the pleasure of having Mr. Amarali here to chat about the Design and Manufacturing Engineering faculty in UTT, and we're going to speak about the programs. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here this morning. So let's jump into it. Tell us about the faculty of Design and Manufacturing Engineering.
Sure. So at UTT, we have various units that have been set up over the last few years, and I come from the Design and Manufacturing Engineering unit. So in Design and Manufacturing, we were aiming to enhance the manufacturing landscape of Trinidad and Tobago. So we met with various stakeholders over the last few years, and industry told us that they have a certain need for a particular graduate to fill different positions within companies. So they wanted the graduate to be able to come in, know where they were at in the institution, and also integrate such that they could move upwards. So in answering that, we actually came up with a list of various degrees that would address the different needs of industry.
I see. So let's go through some of these courses.
Right, so we have the undergraduate degree, so that's the BASc in Design and Manufacturing Engineering. From there, you can move straight into 2 master's programs that we have. So the undergraduate degree gives you that foundation, all the underpinning principles of engineering, etc., where we look specifically at design, innovation, and entrepreneurship, because we are very creative people here in Trinidad and Tobago, and we need to find a way to harness that creativity and innovation.
I'm interested that the word entrepreneurship is brought into this,
Right.
because when someone thinks of design and engineering, you think about getting a job in an existing company. So how does entrepreneurship come into the play?
Good. So traditionally, engineering has always been more or less design, build, and test. So we are going one step further. We are saying that you can design, build, test, and market. So you can get a job in any traditional engineering field, all right, and any company that comes up. But for those graduates who have an entrepreneurial mind, they can go out, we'll give them that skill set to start their own businesses. And this has happened. So our graduates find employment in a range of manufacturing sectors. We have found in, let's say, the finance, the education, etc. And we have had some graduates that have actually gone out and started their own business.
And increasing the level of manufacturing in the country and in the
Well, that's right, yes,
industry
because
itself.
we want to transform the socio-economic, face of Trinidad and Tobago. So that's why we address that need there as well. So that's unique in our program. So yes, we do the traditional engineering, the design, build, and test, but we also have an emphasis on entrepreneurship. And now, spinning off of the undergrad degree, you can actually go into one of 2 master degrees that we have. So we have the MSc in Industrial Innovation,
Right.
and then we have the other MSc in what we call Innovative Design and Entrepreneurship. So in all our degrees, we have that thrust, that common thread of entrepreneurship throughout. So you can take your idea straight to the market.
Right.
Yep. So that's
And so not only confine yourself to the traditional thinking of going to a job, but to create a business for yourself and create jobs.
Correct.
As well. Going a little bit further, we wanted to find out more about the programs, and for students, a lot of them are a little reluctant if a program is too long and these kind of things. But so what time frame are we talking about for the undergraduates and then to specialize and go into the master type degrees?
Sure. Well, our undergraduate program, full-time, 3 years.
3 years.
So part-time will be double.
Right.
All right. So once you enter it in the full-time stream, in 3 years, provided you have met the requirements, and we have certain requirements that you must meet for graduation.
Right.
3 years, and you have your undergraduate. And the master's program is designed that in 18 months, you can have your master's. And then that's a taught master's that we offer. But we also have research masters, which is a master of philosophy. You can move on to that, going right up to doctor of philosophy.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have the entire cadre. So we cater for all aspects. So even if you come in and let's say, for example, unfortunately, you can't finish the undergraduate degree,
Right.
you can still come out with an undergraduate advanced diploma in manufacturing engineering.
Okay.
If for some reason you can't finish the master's, you could still come out with a postgraduate diploma in industrial innovation.
And still have that piece of paper
That's right.
qualifying you to,
That's right. Yes.
to demand a certain salary range and these things.
Correct, yes.
As well. So you spoke about requirements for graduation, but let's speak about the requirements for enrollment. What are some of the things students need to be able to qualify to get into these programs?
Right, so generally we look at CAPE 1 and CAPE 2, right? So we look at your results. We know that we are in a situation now where CAPE 2 will come a little later on,
right.
But that's fine. We will look at CAPE 1, and based on the CAPE 1, we could offer provisional acceptance.
Okay.
All right, so that's the normal entry, and of course you have the A-levels. Another entry point into the undergraduate, we will look at, see if you have a diploma, let's say an NESC diploma, or an NETD, a National Engineering Technician diploma in mechanical or electrical, that's fine. So if you have a diploma with a fair GPA, you can be admitted. There's also one more entry, so we cater for the mature entry, what we call a mature entry student.
Right.
So therefore, somebody may not have met all the academic requirements, but they would have a number of years of experience in the industry. So we will look at that, and on a case-by-case basis, we'll do an interview with them, and then they may be admitted to the program. Right? So you have a number of options in which to enroll.
And you make it very accessible as well.
Yes, that's right. And we have actually, well, given the present circumstances, we have actually moved a lot now to blended learning. So yes, as you say, it is very accessible. So basically, once you have not even a laptop, we have students that just have a smartphone,
right,
and you could attend classes. So we use the online learning platform. So we have Canvas, we use SIS, UGMS, we have all of these learning platforms at UTT. So therefore, wherever you are at, we are able to meet you.
And yes, definitely. And considering we're in this time of a pandemic,
that's right.
How has it changed the program, and what approach will UTT take toward addressing the the restrictions and the measures and safety measures needed?
All right. Well, we observe all the health protocols, and how it changed slightly is that we were blended, and now we are looking to see how we can go more blended, meaning going fully online for some courses. All right. So therefore, you can be safe at home or wherever it is. You can log in through the online learning platform, and you can attend all your classes. And how we have it set up is some will be synchronous, some will be asynchronous. We had, in March when we had the lockdown, we had lectures online, lectorials, we had all our examinations online, we had exam meetings, everything online. And it worked well, because at design and manufacturing, from year one, you're introduced into the blended learning mode.
Right.
So therefore, it's not the traditional 100% physical face-to-face, right? So therefore, we didn't have too many teething problems in going into that blended online.
You're a little bit ahead of the curve already, right?
Yes, we try.
What we can expect from UTT, of
That's
course.
Right, sure.
Now, when it comes to the success rate, what percentage of applicants or students graduate successfully from the program?
Right. So at our last Tracer study, well, in terms of graduation, we normally enjoy a 98% graduation rate, normally. And in terms of employment, so far, as I said, the last Tracer study we did last year, all our graduates are employed. And they have found employment throughout most of the sectors. Yes, in the manufacturing sector, we have had in the financial, the educational process and so on. Our graduates have found employment all over. And including, we actually have some international students that went back to their countries and actually opened businesses.
That's fantastic news.
So we are quite happy to hear that. And of course, all of it is highlighted on the website.
Of course.
So we have the success stories, we have the applications and everything, even testimonials from the industry personnel to say, okay, this is what a UTT graduate was able to bring to their company, and specifically design and manufacturing. Because as I said, it's design, innovation, entrepreneurship. So to bring a different flavor to the manufacturing landscape.
Of course, of course. And which campus is this program situated at?
Right, so we are currently at the Point Lisas campus.
Right.
Yes.
So South people, that's good news for you.
But remember, we are blended. So basically, wherever you're at, you may just have to come to campus for 1 or 2 classes.
That's right, and just log on for the rest.
That's right.
In this new normal that we have right now.
Correct.
And for more information, could you share the website with us one more time?
Sure. So it's utt.edu.tt. You go under the academics tab and you'll see design and manufacturing. And of course, they're free to email any one of the instructors, right?
Excellent.
Because there you will be given all the instructors, the areas of expertise, and even if there's a particular area you like to work with, you can contact that instructor directly.
And again, just having that open lines of communication
Correct.
and so for support and for much more.
Oh, definitely.
You know, again, what we can expect from the UTT.
Yes.
And with that, I want to thank you for your time
Thank you
here
very
on
much.
Amirali, Senior Instructor, Design and Manufacturing Engineering at the University of Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And with that, we're going to take a short break and come back with much more. Stay with us.